Running through my room in a bearded dragon mask, head bobbing to my dragons, hoping they will laugh. Giving them healthy salads while they give me stink eye. Hoping you hit subscribe, otherwise Lordeline might die. Oh, hit subscribe, help me stay alive. Help me pay my bills this Christmas so Blue could have.
I started twerking for views. What is this?
Hit subscribe, help me stay alive. Help me pay my bills this Christmas so Blue has some likes. Please help me, I need your help. Hit that like button.
Hey, look. Don't hate the player, hate the game, okay? It's getting kind of expensive here with all of these reptile videos and whatnot. But I truly appreciate all of you guys who've been so supportive this whole entire year by giving these videos likes, subscribing if you're new, and sharing the video. So I definitely appreciate every single one of you. So yeah, that was a little bit of a shameless plug to hit the subscribe button and like button. But hey, gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, okay? These bills ain't cheap. So it's that time of the year and a lot of people are planning on getting a reptile for the holidays. And even though I think reptiles are amazing, I do think that some need to take into consideration exactly what they're committing to. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a couple of reasons why you shouldn't get a baby bearded dragon if you're planning on getting one for the holidays. Now, don't get me wrong. Bearded dragons are probably one of the most amazing reptiles out there. I'm just saying, I'm not, okay, I know, I might be a little bit biased, okay? But I really love reptiles and bearded dragons tend to be one of my favorites. And I do think that a lot of you guys would agree with that as well. And some of you might be wanting to get a baby bearded dragon. And in today's video, as much as I would like to tell you that you should, I really think that a lot of you should reconsider and maybe get something a little bit different. Now, I don't mean to sound like a party pooper because you're probably super excited to get a bearded dragon, but I do think a baby bearded dragon in particular might not be the right fit for some of you who are just starting to get into getting a bearded dragon or reptiles. So with that being said, today I put together a list of what can happen if you get a baby bearded dragon and you're not fully prepared to take care of it, as well as what you should do instead. So with that being said, let's get started with the video. Let's go. So the very first reason you shouldn't get a baby bearded dragon around this time is dehydration. Around this time of the year, especially in Canada, the weather sucks. It's super dry and cold, and sometimes keeping reptiles can be a little bit tricky. Now, even though bearded dragons don't require a lot of humidity, baby bearded dragons require a lot of hydration. So if you're not on top of giving them water almost daily, your bearded dragon can suffer. And let's face it, around this time we're visiting family, friends, we're having Christmas parties or holiday parties, and we might not be on schedule when it comes to the feeding as well as the giving water to a baby bearded dragon. So you definitely want to take that into consideration as well if you're trying to get a bearded dragon around this. Now, when you sit back and really think about what is the one thing most people complain around this time of the year that they don't have, that's right, time. Keeping a baby bearded dragon is time consuming. You have to teach them how to eat, drink water, and taming them takes a lot of time. And when it comes to the holidays, that might not be something that we're ready for, is giving that time for a baby bearded dragon. Maybe we are visiting family or we're not home. So if you are planning on getting any kind of reptile, make sure that you have the time to take care of it and to give it everything you possibly can. If you're planning on getting a baby bearded dragon, it's gonna take almost double, if not triple, the amount of time to take care of it than a juvenile or a subadult or an adult bearded dragon would. Now, another reason why you shouldn't get a baby bearded dragon is that their eating is insane. Like, I don't understand how something this small can eat so much, okay? Like, it doesn't make any sense sometimes. But a baby bearded dragon can sometimes eat anywhere from 2 to 3 times a day. Now, it makes sense because around this time, that is when they are growing the most. So they're gonna require a lot of nutrients, and definitely, you know, feeding them is gonna cost you quite a bit, especially if you're giving it treats and if you're giving it high quality food. So take that into consideration when getting a baby bearded dragon, is that it's not only going to cost you, but it's going to require you to be there all the time feeding it and getting it nice and big and growing it up. Now, the fourth reason why you shouldn't get a baby bearded dragon is that they're super fragile. Imagine holding a piece of glass that has legs and can move and can jump. That's pretty much like owning a baby bearded dragon. Or owning my heart after I poured everything into that relationship. But seriously, bearded dragons, especially baby bearded dragons, they're super fragile and can get injured and potentially even break their limbs if you're not careful and if you drop them. So definitely take that into consideration. If you want to get something that you're constantly holding and having on your shoulder, a baby bearded dragon might not be the trick. Now, around this time, almost everyone is trying to get a sweet deals, and sometimes we go to reptile expos, or we might know a reptile breeder that will give you an amazing deal for a particular reptile. Now, that's not to say that, you know, getting a good deal on a reptile is a bad thing, but sometimes, you know, if you don't know the breeder or if they're just sketchy people, they might give you a bearded dragon that is sick. Now, this doesn't happen often, don't get me wrong, it rarely happens, but it can happen, right? Like, it's one of those things where if it's too good to be true, maybe don't get it because it might not be good. So definitely take that into consideration. Sometimes there is unknown, you know, bacteria or infections that a baby bearded dragon might be born into or born with, and you know, if you get it and don't know how to treat it or handle that, it will grow up a little bit more and it will get more sick and potentially die. So hopefully this video wasn't a complete party pooper for some of you who are planning on getting a reptile or a bearded dragon in particular. You know, these same rules will apply with any kind of reptile. Make sure you're getting one that is healthy, well established, and from a good breeder that will provide you all the information and that you could contact them with. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comment sections down below. I will be trying to reply to every single comment. Okay, so comment down below and I will reply to every single comment. Otherwise, I'm not gonna say I was gonna say I will buy you a Lamborghini. No, I'm not buying no one a Lamborghini, but no, I'm not doing that. Okay, I don't have that kind of money. Jeez Louise, I am not doing but I will try my best to reply to every single comment, because I truly appreciate everyone who has supported this channel this whole entire year, and I am super thankful. So hopefully some of you oh my god, hopefully some of you have a great holiday. Jeez, man, I only want some of you to have a great holiday, not all of you. But hopefully all of you have an amazing holiday. And you know, you stick around because I am going to be posting some amazing content these next couple of weeks. I'm working on some funny things, so definitely stay posted for that. But with that being said, I'm Lord of Lion. Keep the blood pumping, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Otherwise, Lord of Lion might die. Oh, hit subscribe, help me stay alive. Help me pay my bills this Christmas so Blue could have some lights. Hey, hit subscribe.
What? I started twerking for views. What is this?